morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to yet another episode of Drive Time with Alec. I'm Alec. And if you're like me, you can't believe this is still happening. Nope, can't believe it. I don't believe it because it's ridiculous. And I'm scratching my foot right now. Actually, not my foot. That's a lie. My ankle. Yep, Drive Time's still going strong. Yeah! All right, today, I read an interesting article this morning. I'm going to talk to you about it. And then we're going to have a discussion. Almost a one-way discussion at this time. But later in the day, maybe it'll be a two-way discussion. Or maybe it won't. Maybe it'll remain a one-way discussion with just me talking to myself. Which is fine. I do that all the time anyway. Much more comfortable than talking to the people, by the way. So, article on Facebook, which is where all the great articles are posted. And it said that are carbs worse than cocaine? Awesome. Super aggressive article title. Oh, I love it. It made me laugh. I was like, wow, really going for it. Oh, look, a little French bulldog. Oh, so cool. I have a French bulldog named He-Man, and he is the best. And that was another one, so that's cool. I'm seeing so many things right now that I want to talk about. I just saw a person running who is a little overweight, and I want to be like, this won't help you, don't suck the huh? Running will not help you! But I didn't do that. Okay, let's talk about carbs, since I just talked about running not helping people lose weight, and that's going to make enough people upset. Let's talk about why carbs are like cocaine. Oh, God, what an awesome article. I will try to repost it on my Facebook today. So people can know what I'm talking about. But it's obviously talking about refined carbs, and the article's not well written for such an aggressive headline. I was expecting something like really inflammatory and like, but it was decently written. But long story short, it describes the effects that refined, like bleached carbohydrates have on your body. So it goes through the step-by-step process of when you eat these, what happens. The insulin response, the craving for more, and they talk about it as an addiction. It's really interesting, and they compare it to an addiction. Okay. Possibly a little bit of a stretch, but I'll tell you right now, the one part of it that is going to start ringing true right now, ready, is this part. If I told you that I truly believe that carbohydrates are just as bad as cocaine, they cause type 2 diabetes, they're causing obesity in the United States, they cause our kids to get fat, they cause you to be slightly addicted to them, meaning just try not eating them for a while and let me know how the withdrawals feel. If I started really preaching that to you, what is the first thing that you're going to do? You're going to get defensive over your carbs. And you're going to start... Oh, I'm being texted. Warden, stop texting me. I'll have to read it later. I love you. You're going to start getting defensive over your carbohydrate intake. You're like, it's not bad for you. The doctor said the food pyramids... And you're going to be doing just what somebody who would be addicted to something would do to defend their... thing. What I do is not bad. Look, it's just a little bit of cocaine. It's like fine. Oh, it's just a little bit of alcohol. I mean, no big deal. You don't drink. You're not drinking at the party tonight. Lame. You're not eating carbs. Lame. Yeah. You're gonna start defending your little habit because you can't. You don't want it to be bad. You don't want it to be bad. Well, I preach a lot about carbs, and the reason I do is because they do make you fat, and I have not only empirical evidence, but physical, personal experience with it, where I've gone off carbs and dropped 15 pounds in like a 60-day window. Right now I'm on 80 days, 85 days of no carbs, and I've had some cheat days in there, so it wasn't like I just like totally went off carbs. I wish I tried, but I really got so successful in it. And I dropped 15 pounds recently. I've dropped 20 before, and another like paleo diet experience. And look, it's so amazing when you shift your food intake just the tiniest bit, what it does to, and by the way, that's not, switching off carbs is not a tiny bit. All right, if chances are you eat carbs for 80% of your meals, because that's what the Western diet does. You eat carbs for 80% of your meals. So it's not like, it's a kind of a major shift to be like, I just eat meat and nuts now and I'm a weirdo. But the evidence is there if you guys care, if you want to find it, if you want to read about it and make your own conclusions and not listen to some stupid drive time guy that has all the answers, even though I do have every single answer on the planet. And that's why I created Drive Time, to give those back. That's not true. But there's no, you don't need them. Your body can survive entirely, acceptably, and thrivingly, and that's a word that I just said, on a diet with no refined carbohydrates. You can get everything you need from leafy greens, meats, and nuts, and avocado, because that's a food group, because it's delicious. That's all I got today, guys. If you think carbs are like cocaine, give me a thumbs up. If you think that I'm just a crazy person, you can give me a thumbs up too. And if you think that you're going to defend carbs to the death and they are good for you and they are not causing obesity and insulin spikes in people's bloodstream and I'm not addicted to carbs, then you might want to go back and go, did I really just yell at a drive time video that I'm not addicted to carbs? Might be addicted to carbs. All right, see you tomorrow.